2020 was meant to be a year of great strides for Gauteng public transport through the development of the e-ticket system. The project was first piloted in 2017 under the administration of Transport MEC Ismail Vadi. At this year's State of the Province address, Gauteng Premier David Makura says this innovation would help the province achieve an integrated, reliable and smart transport system across the Gauteng city region by 2030. The project allows commuters to use one ticket or card for all their transport journeys across all modes.
If you look, for example, at Gauteng, it has a commuter electronic ticket. And they've already enhanced that in the sense that you can now even use your normal banking card, your credit card with taking, you pay. Now, that has a function or technological capacity that we call interoperability capabilities. It means those technologies can be extended to any other electronic device.
It was meant to be launched earlier this year, but was suspended due to the pandemic.
With the COVID-19 lockdowns, and of course, which locked down many key economic activities, including the processes we needed to firm up our institutional capacity through the Gauteng Transport Authority, we have lost a bit of time. It does not help to rush a process as important as this one when you do not have good men and women, ethical with good integrity and technical skills to drive this process. That will not be good to do. So we have to pick up the time lost, consolidate, putting institutional capabilities, and then be able to announce exactly when will the pilot study start.
The National Taxi Alliance, one of the province's biggest taxi bodies, says it was looking forward to the implementation of the new system.
We are of the view that the passenger needs to be subsidized, not individuals in that matter. An integrated ticketing system would be ideal because it will level the playing field. Now, we have been consulted and being a part and parcel of one, identity of the tech industry, and secondly, coming up with possible solutions that were tabulated as resolutions. So it is those resolutions that we took as an industry that are actually at play as we speak.
Professor of Transportation Engineering Christo Fenta says the system will prove to be efficient.
The fact that you cannot transfer easily from a bus to a minibus taxi, that you have to pay a new fare, that you have to be carrying cash around, and sometimes when you transfer between, let's say, the Rea Vaya and Gauteng, you have to use a new card, and it actually becomes really cumbersome. So implementing, getting rid of that fragmentation by implementing a single card is a very good idea.
Fenta cautions that the only stumbling block would be a lack of trust between the institutions involved.
The bigger problems with these kind of integrated systems actually come in when we need to get the different operators to agree to essentially trust that the system is going to work and not to be to their disbenefit. You need the bus operators and, let's say, Gautrain and Prasa all to agree that their money, the revenues from the users will be centrally collected by somebody who runs the smart card system or the e-ticket system, and that money will be paid, will be calculated correctly and then paid over to the operator.
The Gauteng Transport Authority, the legal entity which will oversee the implementation of the project, is still in the process of finalizing its board and management. The provincial department says the concept should see fruition by the end of the financial year. Nosipho Mncube, SABC News, Johannesburg.